Hi Scorpio, I'm the Mama Muse from Intuitive Muse Tarot and Wise Body and Mind. I am a Taurus Sun, Virgo Moon and Aquarius Rising with a Gemini Venus. I am a psychic clairvoyant, clairaudient and clairaudient. So I like to see if I can channel messages for you before your reading or during your reading. There usually is where most of the channeling comes through, is throughout the reading. And I'd like you to also keep in mind, my dear Scorpios, that your energies and your person energies may flip-flop from side to side. So know your story, know your energies, and make sure you keep them in line with you. And if the story does not resonate with you, check your other signs in your zodiac, in your chart. And if you're not sure where your signs are in your chart, send me an email. I'll put together a birth chart for you. It's free. It's lots of fun. And look into getting a personal reading with me as well if you're really wanting to get answers or perspective, especially when it comes to healing your journey this lifetime. So let's get into it. I have already been meditating on your cards and I have done the pre-shuffle, but I'll also do a little bit of a shuffle with you while we're here. It's just the longer the video is, the longer it takes to upload, and I want to get your videos uploaded really quickly. So Scorpio, I have done your pre-shuffle already off camera, but I'll give you a little bit more of a shuffle now. You will see, Scorpio, this will be a you versus them spread. This is for if you're single, in love, not in love, in a situationship, whatever's going on, wherever you feel you need answers for. Okay, so we're going to put your general energies between the two of you in the middle. I'm going to aim to put your energies on one side and your person's energy on the other side. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's see what we've got coming in for our beautiful Scorpios. And I hate it when they fall. Hate it. Spirit. Come on. Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please show me what it is we need to see. Please show me what I need to see. Please let me hear what I need to hear. Help me guide Scorpio. Help me guide Scorpio. Help me guide Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, higher self. Ooh, Scorpio. Common energies between Scorpio and their person. 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 Thank you, angels. Oh, yeah, these two jumped out before they really want to come out, guys. So, yeah, they're the two that jumped out of the deck before. Same. Oop, wrong way around. Sorry, guys. When it comes to me, I also channel whether or not a card is meant to be upright or reversed. I will let my intuition tell me, I'll let our guides tell me if a card should be upright or reversed, especially if it's coming out of a mix like that. Actually, this is telling me it's in reverse. Sorry, guys. Definitely Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Ten of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords we have in reverse. All right. Spirit, can we get Scorpio's side, please? Scorpio's energy, please, Spirit. Scorpio's energies. 3 cards for Scorpio's. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We've got these ones flipped over. No? Take that back. You want me to take only the jumpers, guys? We had this one trying to jump out a second ago. We'll see if it comes back out. Yep, here it is. One more card for Scorpio's energy, please, angels. Spirit guides. One more card for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Man, they're jumping far, guys. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So Scorpio, your energy, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're really doing a lot of work. Thank you. One more card for their energy. Thank you. King of Wands. Other person's side. Okay. All right. Angels, we're already going. Thank you. Other person's energy, please. Thank you. Okay. They're asking me to get one more for your person's energy, but I've got one more, 2 more, 3 more, one more shuffle. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let me see what we got here. Wow, that wanted to show. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, top of the deck, Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got a pair. We have a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. We've got a pair, guys. We've got a pair. Let me just hone in on the energies here a little bit, and then we'll start getting into the story. Okay, so common energy between the two is it looks like communication isn't going well. Clarity. There's no clarity between the two of you, Scorpio, between you and your person. There's missing information. You're unaware. You're both unaware of what's going on, but with the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, it's as if you're both walking away. Crying over spilled milk and just taking your burdens with you and trying to move on to better times. Both of you are in this position. When I look at your energy, Scorpio, we've got you working really hard on yourself. You're working on your bag. You're working on your money, Scorpio. You're focused and you just keep on, you're focused on your stability. You're focused on making your money with the 8 of Pentacles, and you're really building towards your future. You're trying to build in towards your future. You're no longer in indecision about where it is that you want to go. You've made a choice about where you want to go, Scorpio. You know what step you want to take here with the 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in and you can see it. You can see the work that you've been putting in, and the work that you've been putting into yourself, the work that you've been putting into your future is starting to pay off. You're seeing your ships come in and you're actually starting something new. It's something that you've been creating. There's a lot of creative energy coming out on your side here, Scorpio. You've been passionately working away at your new beginning. And if I'm honest, you're looking good while doing it, Scorpio. You're hot, you're fiery, you're very seductive right now. People are finding you seductive. They're finding you attractive, Scorpio. They're wanting to get to know you, and they're actually watching the work that you've been doing on yourself, Scorpio. They've been paying attention to the work that you've been putting on into your growth, into your self-development, into your... This isn't just about your money and about your finances. You've been working on your own internal stability is what I feel here. You're working on your own drive, your own motivations, what gets you going, and it's working in your favor, and it's making you glow. You're shining and people are starting to notice it. I've actually just heard some people think you're using magic or black magic. You might be you're into the spiritual side of things a little bit, and they're like, oh, what have they done? I keep saying she because I'm feeling I'm more of a feminine energy, but like, what is she doing? Is she like, it's almost as if you're putting spells on people. This is the kind of attention that you're getting. You're placing spells on people to get this attention, but you're not. You're just focusing on yourself. You're working hard on yourself, and you're growing your stability. You're working on all of that right now, and it's paying off. What you were hoping to come in for you is starting to come in. You're starting to see the rewards from all the work that you've been putting in here on yourself, on your creative endeavors, on your passionate online creative endeavors, I keep hearing. But the clarity between you and your person is missing. There's a misunderstanding going on. There's miscommunication going on between you and your person, or there has been in the past, and it's led you both to just put down your burdens and go your separate ways almost. On your person's side, they're showing up with the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, somebody who's solid, stable. They're also looking pretty good, looking pretty sexy, fine in their throne with the King of Wands, and they're also a creative person. They're actually quite creative and quite passionate and fiery, and you may even see them as a little bit of a player. But they're also loyal and stable and able to provide longevity. And this is how they feel. This is their energy. They are stable, they're honest, they're loyal, and they're committed. There's the King of Pentacles, but they're also very good looking and charming and charismatic as well. And with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords, there's so much internal conflict going on with your person with regards to the options that they do have available right now. I mean, they're the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Not only are they financially stable, they've got their money together. They've got a great job. You know, they work well, they work hard. They've got good family. They're good with friends. They're a great father. They're a great husband. But they are somewhat non-emotional at times as well. They can be a little bit guarded and a little bit possessive, and maybe sometimes a little bit controlling as well. But then you've got the King of Wands. This is a man who's very, very sexy, very charismatic, and he's putting himself out there, and yeah, they've got options. Scorpio, your person does have options, and it's not necessarily options in love. These options with the Five of Swords are bringing up, I'm not looking at a Two of Cups, I'm not looking at a Three of Cups, I'm not looking at options in love. I'm looking at, I've got so many choices. Since we've walked away and we've put away all these burdens, I've got all these choices on my path, where to go in life. You, Scorpio, are having, someone here is having a new creative beginning. Their ships are coming in, they've been working hard on themselves, and they're looking fantastic and sexy and beautiful. And if I'm honest, I've got a feminine energy on one side and a masculine energy on the other. And I truly believe that there is gender in tarot if we're talking about energies, and masculine and feminine energies. And I've got a feminine on my left and I have a masculine on my right. And my feminine's been working on herself. She's been building her security. She's been building her self-worth. She's been building her business. It looks like it could potentially actually be an online business for some of you. Have an online business. For some of you, you've been working on your career, on your studies. You've been working on you, on your stability, on your future, and your ship. You're starting to see your ships come in. You're starting to see that work that you've been putting in, all that effort, Scorpio, paying off, because now you've got this passionate new beginning. You've started a passionate new beginning. Whether it be with work, whether it be in creating in the arts and in those sorts of things, it's not necessarily with a person, Scorpio. I'm not seeing much of another person's energy on your side. And if I'm honest, I'm not seeing much of other person's energy on your partner's side. What I'm seeing more, or your person's side, who comes more prevalent in your mind when you're thinking about who am I talking about here, they are juggling. They're currently in the moment with they're juggling. And the card that I've got next to the Two of Pentacles is the Emperor. There's a lot of earth energy on your person's side, Scorpio. And I feel like your person, if I'm going to call out signs, and it's difficult, I just want to make note, it's difficult to call out signs because you may be referring to somebody's sun sign, but we could be talking about their Venus sign, especially in a love reading, right? So what's their fifth house? What's that? Because I've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and I also have Aries very strongly in this reading. So I believe we're dealing more strongly with an Aries, with the major arcana of the Emperor coming down the bottom here. But then we've also got the King of Pentacles. So we could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, cusper for yourself there, Scorpio. Somebody who is quite emotional, and they've got a beautiful heart, but they're also very strong, and they can be quite pig-headed, and they know what they want and they get what they want. The Emperor is somebody who gets what they want, and this person is juggling in order to get what they want, because the Emperor gets what he wants. He works hard for what he wants, and he usually gets it. You know what I mean? He's very good at acclaiming what it is that he deserves, needs, and feels like he wants. He's grounded, but he's also can be harsh as well. He can be a little bit harsh, but he's whole. He's been there. He's all the kings rolled into the one. He's been the player. He's been the business owner. He's a father. He's a grandfather, possibly. He owns and builds empires. This is what he's juggling with, you know, that he's in this mental, your person is in a mental conflict with themselves, not necessarily about love at all. I feel like your person's energy is more juggling towards like, How do I get out of this stormy seas? How do I get out of this conflict? I want change. I don't want to be in conflict anymore. I want to be stable. I want to be able to become the emperor. And they're juggling quite a lot in order to get to be the emperor. And I keep wanting to say that it gives me an inability to be able to allow you in with all the drama that came in with our relationship. I keep hearing drama, burdens with the relationship, which is what obviously may have caused this upset within the relationship, this lack of communication, this lack of clarity within your communication in your relationship. I don't know if there's necessarily a separation as such as you've broken up and you're no longer together. I feel like it's more of an emotional separation. You're feeling distance, and while one of you is working hard on yourself and looking really good in order to have this passionate new beginning, your other person's still quite up in their head about their options and their choices and where am I going to go, and just so much confusion. There's a lot of confusion going on for your person's side, Scorpio. If anything, they're feeling potentially like they're being a little bit sneaky with behind trying to get. They're worried about the sneakiness that's involved in juggling all these choices in order to become the emperor. They're very, very focused on becoming this, owning this business, running this business, getting in the hierarchy side of this business. And that would make sense if there's Earth and Aries in their chart. Very much so. Very much so. Yeah, they're worried about your person's worried about like the options that they have, potentially a couple of options in employment. There's a couple of offers that's going on for them, and it's confusing them because they're worried about it not being the right decision. They're worried about making the wrong decision, and they're confused, and they're trying to decide, where do I go, which way, left, right, this job, that job, this town, that town. This job actually may involve having to move. It may involve having to travel for this job, a relocation to be this emperor. And meanwhile, we're not communicating about it properly, and you're confused. So working on yourself, you're working on you, you're looking good, you're looking sexy. He's looking good, they're looking, I try not to use gender as much, guys. They're looking sexy, they're looking wonderful, but they're also working super hard, and they're focused on their money and confused and in their head about which decision to make coming forward. Okay, Scorpio, so what I want to do is I want to clarify these a little bit further with our Gilded Tarot. One of my favorite decks. So let's clarify these cards, Scorpio, real quickly. We're at 18 minutes, so I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. We may have to go to an extended reading. All extended readings will be available for purchase through requesting through my email, and they will all be $5.99. So $5.99 Australian, everybody, sorry, I just channeled a message. Okay, somebody, at the moment, I'll interrupt for a second, and I'll get back to the personal readings and extended readings. Sorry, yeah, no, you can get your extended readings in, ask for me them in via email. They're $5.99, PayPal. Okay, so Page of Swords just jumped out, and I'm Page of Swords, I'm trying to clarify what the Ten of Wands in. It's almost as if you found something online, or while you were looking online, or your person was looking online, you were spying on each other, looking through each other's phone or something like that, and something came out. Some information came out, and that's caused someone to be upset, crying over spilt milk, looking back at this relationship, at what all the love that's been spilled, that's missing from this relationship completely. Yeah, the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. And then down the bottom here, we've got the Four of Swords taking rest, and the Emperor again. Wow, we've got the Emperor again. So we have the Emperor, Four of Swords, Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Okay, guys. There's definitely some spying going on. And the spying's already happened. I believe that's what's led to this, the upset in this connection. Message about a marriage, a new beginning. Messages about some maybe children, teenage children. But there was something found. One of you found something online and it caused the need for a higher power, a hierarchy to get involved. And the Emperor and the Four of Swords, which is rest. The Four of Swords is needing rest, needing time to heal. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Thank you. Page of Pentacles, clarified with justice. So there's a message about justice. There's a message, an honest message about justice, karmic justice, through the courts, through the hierarchy. Okay, Scorpio, yeah. So Scorpio, something's going on that's gotten in the way. Something you found online, or somebody was spying on somebody else, and through this spying, you've found out about, I keep hearing a marriage, or you found out about a divorce. And there's children involved. And there was a need for balance and justice, and that's what's coming in. That's what's the justice for spying. Justice for spying, whatever the spying was actually ended up in some fraudulent activities. Seven of Wands, yeah. Somebody needed to become guarded and defensive over this. Like there was the need for the Seven of Wands to be completely protective and guarded, and wow. What is this Seven of Wands? What is this Seven of Wands, angels? Seven of Wands, please clarify. Seven of Wands for the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, yeah. Yeah, there was a marriage. Now there's something about a marriage and children. And you're wanting justice over this marriage and children. Something was found due to spying, perhaps a past marriage with children that you didn't know about, Scorpio. And that's led you to have to defend why you've gone off and had your new creative, passionate beginning, and why you had to go and work on yourself, and why you went to just go and work on yourself and get your glow up, Scorpio, because you found some stuff online. Yeah, you found stuff online, like through Messenger or something like that. I'm hearing through Messenger about a marriage, children. Four of Wands, marriage. There's definitely a secret marriage and children that you found out about, and it just made you walk away or flip-flop it as you need. And it's almost like you found out you were married to a con man. I'm hearing two different men, Scorpio. It was almost like they were a King of Pentacles to somebody else, and they were a player with you, and you found out that they were married. So whereas they were a husband and a father and they were looking after their family, you found out, or their wife or their partner found out through spying online, that there was you, the other woman. You're the other woman, Scorpio, and you also didn't know that you were the other woman, or you did, but he kept on promising you that he was going to leave that marriage and come and start a new beginning with you, come and start a new life with you. But it's not happening. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's not happening. There's no clarity here. You're confused. You're waiting on the Emperor to come. He's meant to be coming to you. He's made promises to come to you, and while you're resting and trying to heal from this situation, because you've walked away because You either found out about a wife and a family, or they found out about you, Scorpio. And yeah, an Aries Taurus cusper, or an Aries Taurus cusper found out, their wife or their partner found out about you, Scorpio. And since they have, you've been working on yourself, you've been building yourself back up, your ships are coming in, you're starting a brand new beginning, and your person's still juggling their options. You are one of their options, and they're juggling, and they're trying to, wow, this got juicy, Scorpio. Oh, Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to need to get into an extended reading for this for you guys, because we're at 25 minutes already. So if you want to get into the extended reading, definitely tap in Scorpio or Scorpio cross watchers. Hop in here. I've got a feeling it's going to get juicy, because I'm being called to bring out the Sexual Magic Tarot. This is going to get juicy, guys. Wow, okay, Scorpio, yeah. So Scorpio feminines, you're the other woman, you're the mistress. You are, or were, the mistress, but you didn't know. I don't believe you either didn't know, or they were making big promises, like saying things to you like their marriage isn't working, it's not together, we sleep in separate rooms, you know, we're not together anymore, yep. And you know, we're separated, all these sorts of things. It just looks like we live together, we're doing it for the kids, right? And making all these promises to you, and then it never happens. By the way, the first sexual tarot magic card to come out was the Hierophant, confirming the Hierophant. So double confirmation throughout my reading, guys, for you, Scorpio. There is a marriage that you found out about, or that you knew about, but it's different to what you knew. You weren't in the whole know of the truth. You didn't have all the truth, Scorpio. You didn't have all the truth. You were being lied to as well, as far as I'm aware, as far as I can tell. And when these lies were found out, whoever found it out, either their wife, their partner, their counterpart found out about you, or you found out about the wife. I'm seeing a brunette, and I'm seeing a fairer, more reddish, blondish hair. Two women with an emperor. So he's an older man, he's a father, he's a business owner, he's very strong, independent, he's sexy, he's, you know, all these sorts of things. He's charismatic as well, yeah? But he's got two ladies going on, Crosswatcher and Scorpio. There's two women in this picture, and I don't believe you fully knew about each other, or the whole truth wasn't given. The whole story was not present. And something has definitely come to light. You're now needing to heal with the Four of Swords, and you're off healing, working on yourself, waiting for your ships to come in, because they're close, you can see them, they're near. You're starting a whole new, sexy, passionate, creative beginning, Scorpio, and your person's still juggling. They're in their head, they're being sneaky and conniving with the Five of Swords. They felt like you were sneaky because you or somebody was sneaky with them by the spying with the Page of Swords. They thought that spying was quite sneaky, but I mean, yeah, what called me to sneak, mister? I've got a wife and a mistress going on. I mean, cool. Have a wife, have a mistress. If everybody's okay with the situation, we're good to go. You guys weren't okay with this situation, obviously. There was a lack of honesty. There was a lack of transparency in the situation, and you walked. Somebody walked, because there was bullshit. There was bullshit, there was lying. And when there's bullshit and when there's lying, Scorpio gets strong, and Scorpio's like, I know my self-worth. I'm getting the fuck out of here. See ya. Goodbye. And now your persons realize that they can't really keep these two lives going on. They want to. They want to with the Hierophant. See that? He's wanting to keep both of the... He would optimum outcome for your person is to have both of you on the go all the time. This wish come true, right? Why not? I'm a big man. I've got lots of money. I've got my businesses all together. I have all my bag. I got all my ladies. You know, that kind of attitude. Cool. Awesome. There's somebody perfect for you. You weren't okay with it, Scorpio. And I don't believe their partner was okay with it when they found out either, or whoever it was that found out, that brought the truth to light. Because there's still some truth that's not being said. You found out about it. You had to go off and heal and look after yourself. Meanwhile, finding out that you're the other woman, or finding out the truth behind that story, you may have already known, but they were being incorrect with their honesty. They weren't being honest with you, Scorpio, about that situation. You were probably believing the fact that it was an over marriage. They weren't actually together. They've been separated and living in separate rooms for 6 months. You know what I mean? They're just there for kids. I keep hearing, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get into the extended reading using Sexual Magic Tarot and a couple of others. If you're interested to come back for the extended, Scorpio, please do email me for your extended reading on this reading for the Sexual Magic Tarot version of the Scorpio reading, because it's about to get hot and heavy. It's about to get honest. We're about to turn this Ace of Swords and get some clarity wherever possible for you guys. All right, Scorpio, thank you, and see you soon. Woo!